奖啊，你可以鼓掌。
Jack 给我们介绍一下。Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It took 30 years for China to come to the rock and roll capital of the world and to enter the Agora. In 1985, my father sent me to China to pioneer. And we started introducing the Agora as the center of contemporary music on earth. It generates the new economy all over the world. And what happened is we came back in 1995 for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. At this period of time, we started to study marketing the culture of China to the world, because my Romanian father knew that China would be the new #2 economy on earth. This has just happened. The dreams are coming true. God sends me 2 sisters to help our work in America. Aiqin from San Francisco. Aiqin is in Europe, and to the Emperor of Japan, Aiqin is a living treasure of China. She is a world-renowned calligrapher. Chinese calligraphy is a fine art, and the world doesn't know that yet. Aiqin is also a highly educated fine artist from the Chinese traditional art perspective. And she spent years studying in Europe and then came to America, where she curates at the world's largest Asian art museum in San Francisco. She's also a teacher at Berkeley. And she's also the lead artist in ITM's work with regards to the FirstDragon, marketing the mythology and lore of China to the world and telling it through the dragon and the phoenix and the evolution of the characters that we all read about on the plain dealer. From the zodiac to the numerology, it's rich. And tonight, Aiqin's going to share, she brought this up from China, from San Francisco, worked with Annie Poo, and as I brought my 2 sisters together, Annie Poo was the tool we could use to set an international example in entrepreneurialism. The Chinese community in Cleveland, if the plain dealer is correct, is the #1 ethnic community for developing new business and the entrepreneurial spirit that built this entire city. When you think about Cleveland, Ohio, you must truly consider it to being one of the most important cities in the last 150 years for helping to develop a globe of education and enterprise. When you think of Cleveland, you think, oh my goodness, the rock and roll capital of the world. Rock and roll capital of the world? The Cleveland Orchestra is one of the top 2 orchestras in the world. So I think Cleveland should be called the music capital of the world, bringing the children and the culture and classical music from around the world. And then as you study Cleveland, Christopher Minacci is here as a guest this evening. Chris, stand up. This is the foremost authority in global critical care transport. Our city is the medical capital of the world. We are so blessed. But the fulfillment of my work, Annie's help, for 3.5 years. Aiqin's dedication with the calligraphy we're going to be releasing to the globe. These 2 women are the starch in the spirit that brought the Chinese community to Cleveland in a new period. And here we are today in the rock and roll capital of the world, in the #1 concert club on earth, the Agora. Let's applaud Mr. Lakhani and the Agora. Now, Anna Poo is a gift from ITM, because the company is ITM, and the gift is behind us. We hope to be here in 10 years with another piece of grand art from Aiqin JJB. Aiqin, would you like to say a few words or something?
感谢各位。我最初认识 Jack 的时候，他希望我能够梦想我是中国的龙，所以，我认识他是2008年。那今年2012年，快到圣诞，就是，怎么说呢？就是祝福龙永久。所以在感恩节的时候，我带给 Jack 的礼物，九龙是我的作品，希望能够永久。那为什么龙和 Jack 这么有缘？有缘。那因为我的孩子是中美的，混血儿。那我希望美国和中国能够永远友好相爱，就像龙的我和普英在座的华人，我们都是炎黄子孙，龙的传人。那就是为什么我要非常感谢 Jack， 认识 Jack， 他3请把我请到 Cleveland。那第3次请来的时候，我终于可以完成我的九龙图，赶在圣诞之前。那就是 Jack 身上穿的是九龙，我重新创作的作品是九龙，就是久期望是永远。那接下来我就 demonstration 只写一个龙字，代表我的心声。谢谢。
Ding dong, Phi La. Merry Christmas to you all. 我爱中国，我爱美国。
Fashion designer. They are coming out in honor of the 10th anniversary of Erie Chinese Journal. Her name is Jackie Bertolet. She has created design collections in the theme of dragon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Bertolet.
Hi, I am Jackie Bertolet, Chief Designer and owner of JJB Design Group and ITM Alliance, RJ Luna Dreamwear, and My Song Boutique. I proudly present to you RJ Luna's Dragon Collection. This mini collection is an homage to the cultural significance of the dragon. We're going to begin with Sheila. She's wearing the black dragon gown. The sheath gown is created in a unique combination of textiles. It symbolizes the inner properties of the perfect yin-yang balance. Next is Ilana, wearing the yang of the universe, the white dragon. This gorgeous gown is a beautiful A-line silhouette. And finally, I'm showing the silver dragon. The silver dragon. The silver dragon symbolizes luck, good fortune, and prosperity. So I want to congratulate Annie and the Erie Chinese Journal on their 10th anniversary. And thank you for letting us participate. I'd like to bring your attention to a man who has spent his life blessing and grace with others. As ITM U.S. Art and Design Director, I have been privileged to work with Mr. Jack Creation and fortunate to experience his unwavering dedication to his fellow man. His life's focus is enhancing the human condition at every opportunity, and his commitment to encouraging understanding between cultures is paramount. Born and raised here in Cleveland, and through having lived in the Middle Kingdom for more than 20 years, Jack has an absolute goal of bringing the East and West cultures together for harmony and greater good. Jack's relentless pursuit of his goal is pressing forward to make cross-cultural exchange a reality. In appreciation of his tireless dedication to enhancing the lives of others, we at ITM would like to present Jack with an original artwork created in mixed medias using digital art, acrylic paints, and wax pigments. This piece is a collaborative effort between Sheila Prophet and myself, and it is titled Perfect Balance, which brings together his love of both cultures.
Perfect balance. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. But please take this into your heart. This is really about Annie Poo. This is about a new generation of entrepreneurs. Our focus isn't building a family in Cleveland or China. Our focus is building a global family. And you're lighting that wick being here tonight. Support Annie Poo in everything she does, because companies like mine use her Chinese magazine to market themselves all over Asia. And never forget this, while the whole world was coming to the United States to build the greatest nation on earth, the Chinese people were going out into every nation and building Chinatowns that enriched every nation. The American rail economy is here because of 200,000 Chinese that came to build it. This legacy of building nations belongs as much to the United States and has to be shared with China. Because in every major market in the world, in every secondary market in the world, there's a Chinatown. And they contribute to every one of those nationalities, to every one of those cultures. And Cleveland has its Chinatown. And the Zhongshan people, Sun Yat-sen, the father of China in Guangzhou, they are spending a lot of money to rebuild the old Chinatown that my father and grandfather used to go on Rockwell Avenue. And I asked them, why Cleveland? Why Ohio? And they said the father of China can only come to the mother of America. Ohio is the mother of American presidents. A perfect